Another London attack. One man is dead and many more have been injured after a van deliberately plowed into pedestrians in London on Monday. This is the latest in a series of attacks to take place in the British capital. The incident occurred around midnight on June 19th as Muslim worshippers finished their evening prayers and were leaving a mosque in North London's Finsbury Park. People were gathered on the sidewalk when a white van suddenly swerved onto the pavement and crashed into the crowd. Witnesses reported seeing several people lying on the ground after the collision. The driver attempted to flee the scene, but was pinned down by bystanders until police arrived to arrest him. Authorities are currently investigating the crime, which is being widely described as a terror attack. Some witnesses say they saw two people leave the van with the suspect, currently identified only as a 48-year-old man. However, no accomplices have been identified or reported to police thus far. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. London has sadly been the target of multiple attacks recently.
At least 6 killed in London bridge attack. At least 6 people were killed and dozens were injured after a van plowed into pedestrians, followed by random stabbings at the heart of London on Saturday night. The attacks came less than a fortnight after the Manchester suicide bombing, which killed 22 innocent people. The attack began just after 10 p.m. on Saturday, when a speeding white van mounted on the sidewalk on London Bridge and plowed into pedestrians. The van stopped after crashing into a guardrail. 3 men wearing hoax explosive vests got out of the vehicle and started running toward the nearby Borough Market. The men were allegedly stabbing innocent people while they were running towards the market. And they went into pubs and bars in the market and stabbed people randomly. Armed officers responded within 8 minutes of the first call, and all 3 suspects were shot and killed in the market. A separate stabbing incident was reported in Box Hill on the same night, though police stated that it was not related to the London Bridge and Borough Market attacks. On March 22nd, 52-year-old Khalid Massoud drove a car into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge, killing 4 people and stabbing a police officer to death.
So this is what evil looks like. We now know the identities of 2 of the Islamist extremists who terrorized London on Saturday in a deadly van attack and stabbing rampage. British police on Monday named 2 of the 3 men who attacked London Bridge and Borough Market. Both of the men were from Barking in East London. 27-year-old Karam Butt was a British citizen born in Pakistan. His 30-year-old accomplice, Rashid Redwayne, was of Moroccan-Libyan descent. Butt was known to Britain's MI5 intelligence service and the police. Butt was married with 2 children, including a newborn. He appeared in a 2016 documentary called The Jihadis Next Door, in which he was seen praying to a black Islamic flag.
Somebody tell me the Qibla.
Anyone got a smartphone?
Oh, sort the Qibla, bro. He's just gonna find out the direction for prayer. This way, lads. Come here a bit, come here.
The group display the black flag of Islam, a symbol associated with Islamic armies for the past 1200 years, but one that's regularly adopted by extremists, including ISIS. I can't help but think that he's being actively provocative.
Allahu Akbar.
Butt reportedly had jobs with Transport for London and KFC, and was a keen supporter of Arsenal Soccer Club. He was wearing the team's jersey during the attacks. Some neighbors told the media that Butt was friendly, polite, and a good father. However, others said they had reported him to the police for preaching extremist Islamist views to their children.
UK Parliament attack kills at least 4. On March 22nd, a car mounted the pavement on Westminster Bridge and mowed into roughly a dozen pedestrians. The car then rammed into the railings of the Palace of Westminster. The suspect then left the car and allegedly stabbed a police officer. He was then believed to have been shot by other police officers as he was running towards the House of Commons entrance.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Here's what we know about the ISIS maniac who attacked people at Westminster. 52-year-old Khalid Massoud has been identified as the Islamic State knifeman who mowed down pedestrians and stabbed to death a British police officer this week in Westminster, London. Massoud was reportedly born on Christmas Day 1964 in Kent, England. He was recently living in the city of Birmingham and had a wife and 3 kids. The man he stabbed to death on Wednesday was named as British police officer Keith Palmer. From Masood's history, blades appear to be his weapon of choice. He had a string of criminal convictions, most notably for stabbing a man in the face, and most recently for possession of a knife in December 2003. Masood was reportedly a Muslim convert. Some reports speculate he may have been radicalized in prison. Masood was said to be a bodybuilding enthusiast and claimed to be an English teacher. The jihadi was investigated years ago by MI5 for links to violent extremism, but he wasn't on their current watch list. ISIS claims Masood was their soldier, working on their orders. After the attack, Masood was shot to death by British cops.